biggest issue I have right now, because I can't have a regular conversation with people most of the time without them bringing up something provocative. I think it's the aspect of that is pushed everywhere, and people feel like they have to be that to keep my attention. You don't got to be provocative to keep my attention. You just got to be interesting. If entertainment is the only way you know how to operate, and entertainment is only provocative to you, then that's bad. That's evil. That's weird. A lot of my friends nowadays, they're saying, "Oh, I think I should start an OF. I should stop doing an only. I should do that. I should do that." And I say to myself, why would you do that? Now, I have nothing against those kinds of workers. I really don't. I think you want to get that bag, chase that bag. You know, exploit, man, do what you got to do. However, is that good for your mental state to do so? Because a lot of these people I know don't have the grit to do it. They don't have the consistency. They don't have the power. They don't have the chutzpah to keep it up. They really don't. And that happens all the time, where people think they have the ability to do these things and they end up losing the fact of consistency, because it takes a lot of effort, marketing. You may not get people that like you. You may not get people that like your body. You may have to find your specific niche. You got to promote on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Elon, I'm not going to attack you. I think that's a big issue, because it's becoming to the point where it's oversaturated like the rap scene. It's oversaturated like the music scene is right now. Everybody wants to be a SoundCloud rapper, an influencer, something of that variety. Nobody wants to work at McDonald's. It's really strange. And I feel like the provocativeness, the promiscuity of it all, the nonsense of the little pieces of it, it's becoming a bit of an issue. I don't like it. Personally, I'm hollowed out from all of it. I think I'm completely tired of seeing it, because I've seen basically all my friends in the buff. I've seen them all in their birthday suits. I've seen them all spruced up, goosed up. I've seen them all, just every piece and bit of them. I've seen it all. It's not really fun to witness anymore. I don't like witnessing it, especially when they're just promoting it to me. I feel more like a customer than I do their friend. Most of my friends don't watch my YouTube. A lot of my friends don't watch my content on my videos. They usually tell me, "Hey, I saw your video on my homepage. Thank you. I didn't know you made content." And I usually don't tell them. I told them once 5 years ago, and I believe that was it. Unless someone specifically asks what I do for work, which is this: walking on a treadmill through a fake forest and talking about life issues and how I feel about the world and using YouTube as a diary. It's basically my job at the current moment, so that's generally what I do. I get so confused, though. For instance, I was talking to this girl. She was lovely, and she said, "Would you like to see all of me?" And I said, "If you want to hang out, you're more than welcome to. You're pretty far here in Chicago. I guess we could plan a trip if you want to hang out with me." And she said, "No. I mean, I have pictures and videos." I said, "Okay." She sent me a Google Drive doc, a Google Drive folder of 800 pictures, 75 videos. It was insane. I said, "Oh my God, why do you have so much?" She said, "Oh, just in case somebody wants to see it. Tee-hee, you and only one other person has access to it. You should feel special." I said, "This is a lot. It's overwhelming." It almost went to a panic attack about it. I feel like nobody talks about this. Nobody talks about the general depravity of how people are getting to these days. I think it's a deep addiction, and it's really bad. I'm not having a good time witnessing all of my friends just show me their naughty bits. I'm really not. It doesn't feel good. Why was it an entire Google Doc? I don't know. Why is this happening all the time? It's disgusting to see it all the time. And the media sells it. It's everywhere. They're saying, "Oh, we should ban it. We should get rid of it." Banning it will make people want it more. Same way people said that, "Oh, well, weed is illegal," and all this other stuff, and they're saying stuff like that, right? That doesn't stop people from doing it. It just makes people find new ways to do it. It makes people have harder access to it. For instance, I believe there was this initiative in Canada that allowed people that were on heroin to actively get it in a safer and healthier environment. And that helped out a little bit. It helped out. I'm pretty sure that was in Canada. Whatever place it was, they helped it out. People are saying there's ethical mushrooms and ethical cocaine. There's ethical ways to do that. I think that we as people want to be unrestricted so bad. That's why people get so upset when you take away their right and ability to do literally anything. You stop somebody from going a certain way on traffic. You put a stoplight at an intersection where there wasn't one before. You put a stop sign somewhere. You tell your partner that you're with you don't want to sleep with them that night. Anger in all those situations. Just pure vitriolic, just kaiju level threat. Just anger. Godzilla roaring at atomic breath, going King Kong, angry, violent, and vitriol, just berating you, doing nonsense all the time. It's so stupid. It's so stupid. I feel like people don't talk about how healthy anger is either. No one ever talks about it. No one talks about how healthy it is to be angry, how healthy it is to be angry and feel those emotions out. Sadness, anger, all these things, even anxiety, happiness, joy, all these things. You guys have seen Inside Out. You guys know what I'm talking about. That's one of the primary emotions. And that is important to have. It's deeply important to feel that emotion out. Why is it important to feel that emotion out? Very simple, very easy. Reason it's so important to feel that emotion out is because the emotion in itself isn't bad. What you do with the emotion is bad. That's what it is. You can do bad things with joy. You can do bad things with sadness. You can do bad things with anxiety. But feeling them isn't intrinsically bad. You should feel the full range and spectrum of every emotion. Nobody talks about that. But horniness, depravity, the innate desires of what it means to be provocative, those emotions, that's the worst part of it all. That's the disgust. That's what I hate. Because people want to feel those only because it gets them joy. It gives them that little bit of dopamine boost. It gives them that instant gratification. And I think that's an issue with people nowadays, where instant gratification is the only thing people want. People just want instant gratification in most aspects. People want to be instantly rewarded for doing the bare minimum and doing nothing for anything. People want to meet people across states, get that plane ticket, and immediately meet them, have a week-long session of doing promiscuous things, and then after that week-long session, say, we should be together forever, but then get bored. And they get bored because they find someone else, and it's another plane ticket, and they do the same thing over and over again because they think they have infinite choice, and it's infinite provocativeness, and that causes addiction, and that causes you to become a worse person over and over again, and it just happens down a loop. It's disgusting. I hate it. Everyone wants to do it all the time. Everybody wants to do these horrible things. And I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know what caused this downfall. I don't know what caused the innate desires of people to become so depraved and lunatic that they think they can hit me up all the time and just send something nasty in my DMs, and I will immediately be smitten by just them sending their posterior or their ovarian cave or their chest testicles and their mammaries. That's all they're doing. And it feels gross. I feel sick to my stomach even thinking about it, because nobody wants to talk anymore. No one wants to be entertaining by virtue of just their mind. It feels strange. I don't know why that is. I wish I did. I wish people were better. And I don't know if we're ever going to get better. I think we're only going to get worse as we get more freedom. I just saw something about AI girlfriends and people having the ability to have AI girlfriends. I don't know what it's going to take for people to take themselves seriously. I don't know what it's going to take for people to take a step back and realize there's more to life than just showing your genitals and being provocative and laying down with everybody. It's really gross. And there's a lot of people that pitch things such as, oh, polyamory is efficient and things of that variety. And I have nothing against polyamory. I think if done correctly and morally right and all that, I think it's fine. But some people use that as an avenue to cheat. They use that as a way to be with multiple partners. And you can't trust everybody's word at face value, and that's the issue. You can't trust what they say at face value. I wish we could trust everybody at face value. It's disgusting. It's really nasty and it's gross. I'm not a fan of any of this. I wish I was.
I love your nervous smile.
If it's good. Ladies and gentlemen, the question has been posed to many. You're talking to a girl and she immediately tells you something that you didn't know you need to hear. Her no-no square is good. The downstairs quarters beneath her hinds are actually amazing. She has good PUSS. Why are you telling me this? You see, this is a statistical anomaly to me because every woman claims this. You never see a woman say they have a bad version of it downstairs mix up. No bad ovarian caves out there. You never see that. You always see women saying, oh, it's good down there. Same as the same phenomenon as a guy saying, I'm a nice guy. It's a statistical anomaly to me because it's a statistic that you can't verify for yourself. How do you know you have good? You know, no square. How do you know it's good down there? How do you know that? Have you tried it yourself? Have you taken it out to dinner? Have you done it to yourself? Have you made a clone of yourself in a magic factory and you decide to do that for yourself? I have no idea. There's no way you could have done that. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense to me. Same vein as if I say I'm a nice guy. I'm a nice guy. Congratulations. That's like saying a movie has a plot. That's like saying this story has cohesion. Good. I'm proud of you. You've done the bare minimum. Saying you have good, boom, anything down there, good genitalia, other people can decide that for you, but you can't decide that for yourself. But I've developed a statistical way. You could say I call it the peer review system. You see, I love having Eskimo bros. They're some of my favorite things to have. Wiener cousins, one